It's Gotham Scarecrow again, and this time I'm going to see how she goes when I ask her with the Incredible Hulk movie.
Alright, so you know that chemical shit that you see in the movie, and he's like, I'm a scientist, I'm going to make magic. And then everybody's like, no. So anyway, the reason why he's so green is because he eats lots and lots and lots of broccoli. Broccoli makes him angry. Don't give him broccoli. See, I told you. Why didn't you listen to me? He does not like the broccoli. So then the United States of America is chasing him because he just does not like broccoli. So and he runs away to South America to train his broccoli ways. So he trains his broccoli ways by sitting in a fetal position with a piece of broccoli inches from his face, and his son says like, "Ha ha, you must be strong. Overcome the broccoli." He said, "Broccoli?" And yes, that's just my Chinese way, even though I'm from Brazil. Overcome the broccoli, and you will be better in everything. And he's like, well, I gotta go work at my soda company, so I'll see you later. So then he goes back to his soda company, and then everybody's picking him because he's a gringo, and he's like, I think you should go and just flip yourselves. Go over there. He's like, well, it's okay, because that's what we're having for lunch. We're having some broccoli.
Didn't, like, his blood get into one of the drinks?
Oh, yeah, he pooped in one of the drinks. And then figures Stan Lee drinks it. I don't know why. I know you're cool for your comic, but you shouldn't drink the Hulk's poop. It's not a good idea. Grainy and green. You could probably confuse it for a pickle.
This is a story, I guess.
Anyway, so then the United States of America finds him and is like, you little bitch, come back to America. And they're like, no, I don't want to, senor. So why are you saying senor? Because it's customs in South America. You have to say senor after everything. Okay, well, you have to come back to America, senor. And then he's like, no, I'm going to run away. So then he runs, and one of the guys pulls out of his pocket a piece of broccoli. He's like, no, not the broccoli, senor. And then he's like, haha, I will stab you with the broccoli. He's like, don't make me angry, senor. And he's like, oh crap. So then the Hulk punches him into a ground. He just becomes a little splatter on the floor. And he's like, I'm going to smash your face. And then the other guys are like, oh shit, senor. And then he's like, well, I'm going to smash your face, senor. And then the guy's like, no. And then he runs away. And then the captain comes out and he's like, you bastards, I thought to catch it. He's like, I'm too afraid. He's too damn strong. He will never overcome the broccoli. So then he's like sending email to this guy in America who's just, trustworthy enough to send all his poop samples to. And then the guy, I think his name was Blue Man, so Blue Man's like, where are your poop samples? He's like, I'm getting them now. Okay, I got them for you. I'll send them through the sucky tubies like Bank of America. So that about so about 10 minutes later, he receives it on the other side and like, wow, that is some poop. It looks like a pickle. He said, don't eat it. Stanley did it and he died. He said, okay. He said, well, did you use the marijuana plant to make it stop? He said, I don't know. I tried it, and I tasted it, and I ate it, and I don't like it. Like, oh, it's okay. You can use other vegetables for your salad. So I said, well, just come to America. Come to America. He's like, no, I'm so scared of America because they're throwing broccoli at me. And he's like, it's okay, I'll teach you how to overcome the broccoli. And he's like, really? And he's like, yeah. So then he sends himself in a box, because walking to America is just full of shit, I'm sorry. He puts himself into a little box and ships himself across where he meets his girlfriend, Mary Jane. No, I'm calling her Mary Jane for the story, just shut up. So Mary Jane's like, wow, I met you a long time ago. And he's like, oh yeah, how's that broccoli thing? Don't mention broccoli. Don't mention it. And just so Mary Jane's big boss man is his daddy. You know, the daddy of the captain and this, I'm gonna get you and take you to America. That guy?
Yeah.
Yeah, that guy
Yeah.
was there at the college. Somehow. He figured it out. I guess they just tracked him out. I don't know. They're just crazy. Anyway, so then he's like, you better come out or we will throw in the broccoli. So then he comes in and he's like, no, not the broccoli. And then he could, you know, I said, not the broccoli. So the late Mary Jane is like, oh no, don't get all angry, it's just broccoli. He's like, I don't care. Well, I have ranch dressing, get it away. So then he punches down a bunch of more Giants against the army guys. They make the big scene, and then there's a news lady that's like, today I have seen a man, and he is scared of broccoli. There he goes. Rise on iceberg on camera. And then anyway, so they get to a cave, and he's just like in a corner. Damn that broccoli. So then the next day, they hijack a truck. They have sex. Well, they try to. It doesn't work. She gets on top of him. He's like, no, it's too big. You will explode. And he's like, it's okay. I can stand. So anyway, so they have sex. So in my story, they have sex. She's just full of green gelatin now. Anyway, so they make it over to college. Mr. Blue. Mr. Blue's like, oh my God, you must be the Green Man. And he's like, not right now. Just don't mention the beef. Bitch? No. Barack Obama? No. Bananas? No. So anyway, so they do experiments to see if they can make him stop. So then he has to squeeze out some more turds for the scientists. The scientist, you know, in secret is nomming on them. Instead of Stan Lee, he gets a bigger brain. And then like, it's just crazy. He says, I have a vegetable for you. He's like, no, damn it. And he's like, it's a piece of broccoli. No. So then he explodes on the table and punches people in the face, and they die instantly. And then this big man, became a bigger man than the Hulk man. He had bones and shit sticking out of his backside. He was called the Orange Man. He does not like the oranges. So Big Orange Man's like, Hulk, you better get your ass out here, or I'm gonna punch in this lady. Mary Jane's like, no, don't kill me. And Hulk is like, I'm so angry, I have broccoli. So then he hears a sensei in his head, use the force of broccoli. And then he's like, oh, well, I can control my Hulk madness now. Ha! So then the Orange Man's like, oh, well, let's fight. So they fight each other. And the Orange Man falls down. And he dies. And then Hulk's like, I'm the arena. And then the U.S. Army's like, bitch, no you didn't. They gonna chase your ass across the country. He's like, damn it, I just killed the big Orange Man. He's like, well, it doesn't matter. We're gonna chase your ass until the end of time. at the end.
And he showed up at the end.
Hulk Hogan?
No.
Virginia?
Freaking Iron Man.
Oh, Iron Man. Iron Man comes in, he's like, haha, sir, I will teach you the way of being cool, of being on the Avengers. And then he's like, Avengers? He's like, yeah, come on, join our team, it's cool. He's like, okay. Guess what we're gonna have for lunch today? Right. Broccoli!